Dial Before You Dig have developed these 5 simple steps to keep you, your community, and any underground assets safe when excavating. Step 1. Plan. The first step in performing any excavation or underground work is to plan the job out properly. Start by lodging a free inquiry with Dial Before You Dig. You can do this through their website or mobile app. Expect to receive detailed information of any underground services within 2 business days from lodging your inquiry. Depending on the location, maps may include electricity, water, gas, telecommunications, and heritage overlays. If after 2 days you still haven't received all the expected plans listed on the Dial Before You Dig cover page, you can contact the asset owners directly by using the information on the confirmation sheet. Step 2. Prepare. Once you're on site, check to make sure your maps are still within the validation date, as services may have been moved or added. Next, refer to the front page of your plans to find the list of directives you'll need to follow to meet your duty of care. You'll also need to comply with any safe work method statements and possibly permits to work when carrying out your job. Some asset owners also have no-go zones or exclusion zones that you'll need to maintain when working around their assets. These can usually be found on the duty of care statements provided by the asset owners. Never rely on maps alone. Always take a good look around for evidence of any underground services that might not be shown on the maps. Not all asset owners are Dial Before You Dig members, so you'll have to follow up with them individually. Once familiar with your job site, it's best practice to have a certified locator confirm the exact location of all underground services and identify any that might be missing from the maps. You can find the contact details of certified locators in your area online or by contacting the asset owner directly. The locator should mark out the location of all services using a colour-coded system based on AS 5488, which is the Australian standard for marking out subsurface utilities. Some of the more common colour markings are blue for water services, orange for electricity, yellow for gas, and white for telecommunications. If you come across other services, a different colour will need to be used. Step 3. Pothole. The next step is to start potholing to visually confirm the exact service location, which is part of your duty of care. Check with the site manager to find out the frequency of the potholes along the service. There are different methods to potholing, including by hand using a non-conductive shovel, or vacuum excavation if available, using water or air pressure. You must first make sure that the asset owner permits it and that you follow their requirements. Step 4. Protect. Once the service has been visually confirmed, you need to make sure it's protected throughout the length of your job. Start by telling others on site where the assets are located. Then set up barricades to protect them from plant or pedestrians. A designated spotter may be needed to make sure exclusion zones are maintained and overhead power lines are avoided. Tiger tails and cable markers may be applied by electricity owners to provide greater visual warnings. This does not mean you can come any closer to the lines. Once the asset is exposed, make sure it's supported and protected to prevent damage. Step 5. Proceed. As you get ready to proceed, go over the first 4 steps again to make sure none of the conditions have changed. Check that the information you received from Dial Before You Dig is still in date. Review your process and proceed with care. Keep in mind that naturally occurring events could alter the site conditions, so you may need to review and adjust your plans. Proper planning will give you enough time to follow these 5 Ps and will save you time and money, as well as keep you, your community, and any underground assets safe. Always remember the first step in safe excavation. Visit 1100.com.au and lodge your free inquiry.